Welcome to Enjoying Life, a program of music, chatter, and friends, designed to put a refreshing moment in your day. Now, please welcome your award-winning hosts, Dr. Jerry and Little Jan.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. You know, I like Paul's voice. No wonder he's a successful radio announcer. He's got that voice, doesn't he?
He does have that voice. He's
Great.
been in the radio as long as, I think, way before I started singing.
Long time. You know, he started in radio, and now he has the #1 gospel program around the world, because he's heard in all of the military bases carry it. Isn't that wonderful?
That's
you know what? I got to talk about something, okay?
All right, let's talk.
You know what? This month,
Okay.
40 years ago.
Okay.
I got the magazine to prove it right here. This month, 40 years ago,
Okay.
I had a song nationwide that was number 17 in the national chart. It was played nationally. And you know what? I would never believe it till I saw it, because your song, you had a song that was number 18.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
What we're talking about?
This is a rewind. You know, this is a little segment of the
Singing News.
Of Singing News.
Okay.
And I was looking through it, and I found out that 40 years ago, can you believe that?
No.
That this song was number 17 and went on to be #1.
And we're going to sing it today.
And yes, and your song, I firmly promise you, went on to be a #1 song too.
Yes, it did.
Isn't that wonderful to have that good? And we were right by one another.
Right by one another. But you know, we did a lot of shows together, but I don't think I ever even met you till.
Well, you don't remember me, but yeah, we did, because you know, I do Wendy real. I ran around Wendy, not you and Geraldine.
That's true.
Okay, let's do a little singing. Okay,
let's sing.
Here's a song that 40 years ago was #1, and then it's still going around today. I dreamed that I had died and gone to heaven. I stood outside the eastern gate. The man from within said, "Have you been born again? Is your name written in the book of life? Please search the book again." I thought my name was there. I went to church on Sunday, though I never knelt in prayer. Please search the book again. It's too late now, I know. Please search the book again before you make me go. I told him all the deeds I had done. I told him all the trophies I had won. But the man said to me, "Son, have you been set free? Is your name written in the book of life? Please search the book again." I thought my name was there. I went to church on Sunday, though I never knelt in prayer. Please search the book again. It's too late now, I know. Please search the book again before you make me go. And then he turned and left me standing there. I knew it was too late now for prayer. Oh, my sinner friend, if you want to enter in, your name must be in the book of life. Please search the book again. I thought my name was there. I went to church on Sunday, though I never knelt in prayer. search the book again before you make me go.
All right, don't go away.
It was so enjoyable. I haven't
That
sung it
was
in a while to sing Please Search the Book Again.
Search the book again.
Yeah.
That was a Jerry Goff song for
For a long time. You know, that stayed in the charts it was in the top 20 for over 4 years, in the top 20. But, you know, it goes up and hits the top and it comes down, you know, so it takes a while for it to work both ways. But that stayed in there a long time. And I think it's because one man came to me, he said, that was the saddest song I'd ever heard until I listened to the verse, and it says, I dreamed that I died. He said, that gave me a little relief, because I thought the saddest thing in the world will be to get to the gates of heaven and can't get in.
You Can't Get In.
Wow. Well, that's on the happy side. I'm ready to go in. Are you?
I think
We got a young man that's our guest
I
today.
think this guy that we're going to introduce, you'll enjoy today.
Without
He's so
a doubt.
pretty.
He's been singing, you know, he's been singing longer than his years will testify, except when we talk to him. But would you join with us in making welcome our good friend Logan Smith? We're just glad to have you.
You guys, I'm glad to be here. It's gonna be
Thank
fun.
you for coming, Logan.
Thank you
My
for having
goodness. And you don't live too far from here right now.
I don't,
do you?
about 30 minutes from the station here, so not too far at all.
Are you going to stay here?
Maybe not.
Now, we're getting
the
ahead of the
furthest
story,
we'd ever
see, we
go.
don't-
The furthest we'd go would be Nashville, so not too terribly far.
That's not
if we
far.
go anywhere.
If we go
Well,
anywhere.
you know, you're obviously young because you look young and you are young. And we don't need to talk about age because whenever they play this, you know, you'll be another year older or less, whatever. But you started singing at age what?
Well, it's probably 2 or 3, they say,
Oh.
but no, I did my first CD when I was 10 years old.
Your first
And-
video when you were 10.
I did.
Okay, tell me if you can remember the year. I heard you at the National Quartet Convention. They
Okay.
brought you on the stage.
That would have been, if I'm not mistaken, 2009, I believe was the first year that we did.
Well, that's, my goodness, that's what, 7 years ago, right?
been a little while.
You were about 13 or 12?
I think I was 12 the first year.
You were 12.
I was.
And they brought you on there because you sounded so much, can we go ahead and say it? So
Yeah.
much at that time like.
Vestal
Vestal
Goodman. I'm
Did you
telling
try, when growing up, did that someone that you wanted to emulate?
I
or-
just love the Goodmans. I love the sound. I'm just a classic Southern gospel fan in general. I love the older stuff, and but the Goodmans, there's just an excitement they brought to the stage that I'd never seen before, and it just captured my attention. And I love the music. I love singing the songs, and so ever since I was 7, 8 years old, I'd sing them till I was blue in the face. And
You sang along with them, didn't you?
I did.
So
I did.
You
The
just
first
picked
couple
up.
concerts I ever did, they'd stand me up in a chair so the people could see me, and we'd play Happy Goodman CDs, and I'd sing along to them.
Oh, my
and then
goodness.
first time I ever sang with a soundtrack, I didn't know what to do not having them behind me.
Oh, absolutely.
You
but
sing at
it's
church
fun.
now? Did you, when you were growing up, did
At
you
the
sing at
time,
church?
well, they could get me to sing anywhere but my bedroom. I'd close the door, and that's the only place I'd
Is that
sing.
right?
But so I've
Okay.
definitely made a huge turnaround
Yes,
to do
you
what I
have.
do now. But I love it. It's great.
Well, we were watching on Facebook recently. You know, all you young folks, they Facebook you all the time. And you found out that
He was getting married. Didn't you propose?
I did back
Oh,
in
my goodness.
December of 2016.
She's beautiful.
She is. She
My
is.
goodness.
I definitely.
And tell us
I'm
who you're
married way
engaged
up.
to.
It would be for any Southern gospel people
Yes.
that follow. It would be Kenny Henson's granddaughter.
Kenny
but,
Henson's
Kenny
granddaughter.
Henson's.
Isn't that
They sounded just
awesome?
like the good ones. You know, they were cut out
Oh
of the
yeah,
same
they were.
cloth.
I love talking to members of Larry and Ronnie and all of them, and hearing their stories.
So
and they
you're
grew up
marrying
loving the
Kenny
Goodmans.
Henson's granddaughter?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Jordy
Henson.
Jordy Henson. So
Now, they're out of Texas, aren't they?
they are. They're relocating to Nashville, so
Okay.
I'll have them a lot closer to me. So that'll be great.
Well, are you going to sing separately or with them or both?
Well,
or what?
I'm doing both. I loving that, doing the group stuff as well as
I bet
maintaining
you
the
do
solo
like
stuff.
that,
So
yeah.
if I get tired of them, hey, I'm going to sing by myself.
You better hope they don't see this program out there.
Oh, they know it. It's all right.
Oh, my goodness. Well, how many months before you get married?
We get married in October.
In October.
2017, so it's slipping up pretty quick.
Yeah, it's coming
So
on.
it is. So we're excited.
Well, we're proud for you.
It's going to be at my dad's church. My dad's a pastor in Stockbridge, Georgia.
Oh, I
So
didn't know that.
he is.
Your dad pastor?
He does. So we're getting married at his church and my home church. So it'll be.
So
we're excited.
all of us, you're saying that all of us can come to
We're
Stockbridge.
more the merrier.
Isn't
Come
it?
on, it's going to be
Yeah.
fun.
That sounds great. In
We're
Stockbridge.
excited.
Where's
She's beautiful.
Stockbridge, Georgia?
It is about 30 miles southeast of Atlanta, if I'm not
Southeast
mistaken.
of
Or that's where I live, and the church is like 20 minutes from there. So,
yeah.
so I'm not good with directions, so
Well,
we won't go
already
there.
at your age, obviously we've already told about how old you are. Are you singing concerts now?
I am full-time, year-round. I've been working approximately probably around 150 dates a year,
My goodness,
doing the
that's
solo
awesome.
stuff, and it's fun. But now I joined. We combined ministries back in January with the Hensons, so there's 4 of us on stage now, and that was a huge thing for me to get to step back and just be the 4th member. But it's fun. I've always loved doing the harmonies and stuff, and you don't get to do that being a solo artist, so we get to do it all now.
What attracted you as a young person to Southern gospel music?
I think it was the integrity. People saying you believed what they sung. And there was a passion in the music that it just captures your attention, and you want to keep listening to it.
That's
You know what? That is terrific. You know what I thought you were going to say was the excitement that it creates. You know, gospel music creates
It does, for sure.
But to hear you
It is.
say what you just did, that's wonderful.
I love it.
that's
I'm still
great.
driving down the road all the time, and you're flipping through the radio, can't find nothing good. Go to the classics. They'll never let you down.
I'm going to use the time to pitch a song to you. You know, you're starting out at such a young age, and of course you're singing.
Yes, sir.
Then I have a song. We just wrote the song, and you could say, "Let me, I'm young, but let me tell you where I'll be 1,000,000 years from now.
That's clever.
I'll be walking on the streets of gold, or at His feet I'll bow.
That's it, for sure.
Jesus signed my pardon. That's why I can tell you now. I can tell you where I'll be 1,000,000 years from now." Now,
That's awesome.
You could say, I may be 20 years old, but this is something I can tell you for a fact. Let me tell you where I'll
Something
be
that'll never
1,000,000 years from now. I'll be walking on the streets of gold, or at His feet I'll bow. Jesus signed my pardon. That's why I can tell you now. Couldn't you sing that?
Oh, yeah.
See, that's.
I'll take it.
But we're so glad that you're here. What
Well,
do
I'm
you
glad to
do
be here.
besides sing?
The
you
other
play
parts of
other-
the music, I love just the industry in general. I love working, doing the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Do you play sports of any kind? Do you play golf? Or you
I
go
don't.
fishing?
I'm not coordinated enough to do any of that. No, you wouldn't want to see that. But so I just stick to the music mainly. But
I think
it's a
Logan-
full-time job.
Yeah, it is a full-time. Plus the fact that Logan started like when he was 3 years old. His mom and dad probably set him on the piano bench like your dad did, and that's all you know, and
Well,
that's what you
most
love.
people ask you come from a musical background, and because usually people in any genre of music, they've had some kind of influence or ancestors in any genre of music. But none of my family, they've really never done this. My parents are both great singers. They do the music at Dad's church, and my older brother's a great singer. And then obviously my younger brother, he's a talented musician, plays with Jeff and Sherry. He's their drummer. But I seriously, there was nobody that really just encouraged me to do it. I just listened to the music, fell in love with it,
You
and
encouraged yourself.
Yeah, and I
think-
love it.
I think there's
Do
a
your brothers,
scripture.
you and your brothers ever sing together?
we do. Me and my older brother, we sing a lot, and we're trying to teach, or Morgan, Jeff and Sherry's daughter,
Yes.
they're trying to teach Landon harmony.
Now, I saw you when you were 12 or 13, 12 years old, and they brought you because you were a novelty, that you could sound exactly like Vestal.
He certainly
But you've
did.
gone on to cut your own niche, and we're
Yes.
proud of you.
And
Are you ready to
that's-
sing for us?
That's what
I'm ready.
was
We'll
telling
do it.
you before we started here. I love what you have grown into vocally.
I appreciate
I like
that.
that.
Okay, if you'll get your mic,
We'll
we're
do it.
ready for you to sing, and you're going to sing "I'm Too Near Home."
I'm too near home.
Let's
All
do it,
right, let's
Logan.
welcome Logan Smith as he sings for us "I'm Too Near Home."
I've been trying traveling here in this life with its heartaches, troubles, and strife. Sometimes Satan tries to tell me to turn aside. I say, Satan, get thee behind. No returning in thee you'll find. I'm too near my heavenly home where I'll abide. And there is joy in going this way. It gets sweeter every day. My dear Lord is leading the way to realms above. He'll be with me until the end. Be my Savior, guide, and my friend. I'll arrive in heaven, my home of perfect love. I'm too near home with my Lord to miss sweet heaven's reward. I'll not be returning to sin. I've made my vow. There's nothing to go back to. Oh, praise God, heaven's in view. I'm too near heaven, my home, and I'll not turn back now. Well, I'm too near home with my Lord to miss sweet heaven's reward. I'll not be returning to sin. I've made my vow. There's nothing to go back to. Oh, praise God, heaven's in view. I'm too near my heavenly home, and I'll not turn back now. Well, I'm too near home with my Lord to miss sweet heaven's reward. I'll not be returning to sin. I've made my vow. There's nothing to go back to. Oh, praise God, heaven's in view. I'm too near my heavenly home, and I'll not turn back now. In the dark of the midnight have I oft hid my face, while the storms howled above me. Seems there was no hiding place, but midst the crash of the thunder, precious Lord, hear my cry, keep me safe till the storm passes by. When the long night has ended and storms they come no more, let me dwell in thy presence on that bright and peaceful shore, there in a land where the tempest, it never comes. So Lord, may I dwell with thee till the storm passes by, till all the storms pass over, until the thunder sounds no more, till the clouds roll forever from the sky. Hold me fast and let me stand in the hollow of thy hand, and just keep me safe till the storm passes by. Until the storm passes over, until the thunder, it sounds no more, until the clouds roll forever from the sky. Hold me fast and let me stand in the hollow of thy hand, and just keep me safe till the storm passes by. Lord, keep us safe till the storm passes by.
Till the storm passes by.
Boy, wasn't that good? A Mosey Lister song, and boy, you just did a great job.
Thank you.
Young man,
That's a great old
we're
song.
proud of you.
Well, thank you.
And we're just thrilled that you're among the young folks coming behind us in this wonderful genre of music.
Well, we're honored. We've had great people to pave the way for us, so that's the least we can do. I love
That's
it.
a kind thing to say. You know, I was watching you sing and hearing the intensity, and you sang it with feeling and real passion. And I was thinking, oftentimes we see on television, all we see are the bad youth of America. But let me tell you, folks out there in television land and wherever you are, you're watching it, God has a lot of young folks that are in America that love the Lord and they have good values and are doing great things.
I
They're
believe it.
sincere, and they are
Yes.
determined to keep this music going.
And you're part of that. Do you see
And
that
they
as
love
you
the
travel?
Lord.
I do. It's amazing. For a while there, I've only been doing this 10 years full time, but it's amazing to watch the difference in your crowds and the age differences, how they'll show up. But it's amazing. You're actually starting to see more young people show up to these
That's
events,
good to hear.
and it's encouraging to hear to us, thinking there's more people that may pick up this, say, hey, this is good stuff, and
That's because
keep going.
of the Logans. Logan Smith.
Very good.
That's because of Morgan Easter.
Yes.
I could just go on and on and on.
that
And just like the
generation,
Hensons, they've got your soon-to-be wife. She's just singing her heart out.
She
And
is.
they believe. I believe that the young people today believe truly an abundance of their love is coming out. They
sure.
love the Lord.
Well, we're
sure.
proud of what you're doing. And
Well,
we're
thank
proud.
you.
And then we just trust that, you'll come back again and be a part
I'd
of our
love
program.
to. We'll do it for sure.
Bring
Anytime.
your wife.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We'd
Yeah.
love to do that.
Yeah, and tell the Henson we know them all through the years, and you're joining a great family, and they're getting a
am.
great addition.
Well, I appreciate that. We're all excited. There's a lot of exciting things that are going to take
What's your
place.
favorite song to sing? Do you have one you like to sing?
The harmonies are fun on "Put Me Down." That's one. I don't remember who wrote that. It had to be Ronnie or Kenny.
Probably, yeah.
But I love the harmonies are fun to do on that. And you can't beat the Lighthouse and Call Me Gone. The list goes on and on.
Yeah, well, that's good. Do you enjoy singing harmony?
I do. I love it. I'd rather do harmony, but in the position I've been in the last 10 years, I've never really gotten to. So now's the perfect time to get to do it.
The harmony part is where Vestal Goodman
where she
did her
shined,
part.
really.
Yeah, and
People didn't realize it.
That's where you learned.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
I
it's
was
almost
singing
time
harmony
to
before
go.
I knew what it was.
I know.
You could send that to his new bride.
Yes, I want to give you this Echoes of My Heart.
Oh yeah, that's
and
great.
and both of you will enjoy it. And
Well, thank you very much.
there's a lot of love written down in here.
Oh,
so
we're sure looking.
I
Thank you
wanna give
very
that-
much. Thank you.
And I want to give you one of my books. I've had 14 of these things out, but I want to give you one. And it's sort of a daily devotion, and you can read, and all of these stories are true, and then I end up with a prayer at the end, so you can read one and in just
And
a
you
minute
can
or two
use
while
them.
you're waiting in line.
There you go, for
You
sure.
can also use them however you want to use them, Logan.
Well, we'll do it.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all very much.
Yes.
But we're glad you're here. Thank you for coming
Thank you
and being
guys
a
for
part of
having
it.
me.
We'd like to sign these.
I'd love
so
that, please.
When we're dead and gone. Oh, I don't like to say that,
Oh,
do you?
Jerry,
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh no, we won't take it that far.
Well, you can look back and say, you know what? I was on television with that
That's
guy
it, for
right
sure.
there.
I'll cherish this.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We
Well,
cherish
thank you
you.
for coming. We love you for being a part of
We
the
do.
program today. We'd love to have you go with us on a cruise, on a good Christian cruise. Get our email,
You've
send
got
for a
it,
brochure,
guys.
and write it down, and join us. We rent the whole ship.
It's great.
Isn't it wonderful?
You've done.
And that way, all the bars are closed up in the casinos, and it's just singing and preaching and good entertainment.
Sun up to
It's not
sundown.
sun up to sundown, and it's
That's
not
good.
boring because we have the greatest in Christian comedians. Thank you for being with us, and remember our motto: take Christ as your partner and enjoy life.